This is the #1 way to spend your treats in Madden 24 to get the most amount of coin value possible for your grinding. And side note, can we all agree that candy corn is a bottom 3 Halloween candy? Like, let's be serious now, bro. Now, Soulson family, and welcome back to another Madden 24 video. Hope your weekend is off to an absolutely wonderful start. Without further ado, let's get this video started. Now, what we're going to do is go on over to the store, navigate on over to the treats tab right here. And as you guys can see, there are a multitude of different packs you guys can spend the treats on to turn into players, BND cards, collectibles, coin quick sells, packs, and so much more. And in today's video, I'm going to be taking a mathematical and analytical approach to determine the best value possible for these treats. Now, hold on. Before we get started, as you guys can see on the screen right here are some of my underdog fantasy picks for football tomorrow. I'm fired up, bro. Saints, let's get the W, because I'm actually going to the Saints-Jags Thursday night game, so let's build a little momentum. But like I was saying, here are some of my picks for underdog fantasy. If you guys want to make some picks for Sunday football, I will leave the link to the app down below in the description. You can either just click that link or search for it on the Google Play Store or the App Store to download the app. And then once you download it, put in the promo code SWIFT. That will get your first deposit doubled up to $500 and give you a guaranteed special line for the games tomorrow. If you don't want to miss out on the picks, boys, you don't want to miss out on the fun, click that link, use my code, and let's get back into the video. Okay, now let's jump right into the math. I know you guys are probably fired up for some mathematical equations. No, you're not, but I'm going to simplify this and make sure you guys understand it because it is pretty important. Now, what we're going to be determining in today's video is the best candy to coin ratio. Probably the easiest way for me to explain this is for me to take a look at this pack right here. As you can see, for 1,000 treats, you get 15,000 coins. Now, what I'm going to do is figure out the coin to candy ratio for this pack. So we're going to do 15,000 coins divided by the 1,000 treats, and that will give me a number of 15. So that means that the candy to coin ratio is 15. And essentially what we're going to be looking to do in today's video is we're going to maximize that number. We want it as big as possible because we want to get as many coins as we can for each treat that we have. And if we open this pack up right here, like I said before, you are getting 15 coins per treat. Now we can also take a look at some other packs in the store though. This one right here, the 87 overall most feared hero, fellas, is going to be giving you an 87 overall player, which right now is selling for about 100,000 coins. When we do 100k divided by 7,200, that gives us a number of 13.8. So that candy to coin ratio is worse on this pack. Then additionally, we also have the 90 overall most feared champion. Those cards right now are selling for about like 450k after tax. When we do 450k divided by 28,000, that gives us a number of 16. So the best candy to coin ratio that we've determined so far. And to be honest, boys, those are the only packs in the store that have a guaranteed result. Like as you can see, these packs right here are going to be giving you an 83 plus, a 78 plus, a pack that can give you different cards. So these other packs, I would say personally, don't have a guaranteed coin value result. Those three I showed you do. And essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to use those numbers we determined to kind of compare them to some of these other packs. So we know that if we want guaranteed value, we're going to be getting about a 15 candy to coin ratio. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply that 15 candy to coin ratio to these other packs in the store and see if they're worth it. So this pack right here costs 600 treats. I'm going to do 600 treats multiplied by 15 coins. That's going to give me an answer of 9,000 coins. So I'm going to think in my head, is this pack worth 9,000 coins? I would say it's probably not, meaning I would probably avoid this pack because essentially what I just determined is okay, I don't think this pack is worth 9,000 coins. I would rather open this guaranteed pack and get my treats. Now we can apply that to other packs in here as well. So the most feared pack, this costs 15,000 treats. When we multiply that by 15, that gives you a number of 22.5k. I don't think out of this pack, you're going to be averaging over 22.5k, to be honest with you. I would say this one probably not worth it either. Then we also have the 83 plus most feared player, which costs you 1,800 treats. When we multiply that by 15, that gives us a number of 27k. Do I think you're getting more than 27k on average in this pack? I don't think so. I would rather stick to the guaranteed value compared to these three packs. Then following up, we have the 87 overall BND hero. Again, this would be worth about 27k coins. Do I think an 87 BND is worth about 27,000 coins? I don't think so, to be honest with you. To buy Madden 24 coins for the cheapest price on the internet, check out MMOEXP by clicking the link in the description and use promo code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Then next up, there's the Jack-o'-lantern collectible pack. This one to me is interesting. For 1,000 treats, that's basically the equivalent of 15,000 coins. And essentially, if you open this pack up, you're going to get a collectible, which will then turn into a random pack in the store. And to be honest with you, as you guys can see, almost every single pack you see in the store is selling for more than 15,000 15,000 coins, I think this one right here is worth it. I would say this one is a tick mark. This one is yes. I'll tell you my final strategy though at the end of the video. Then following that up, there's also the BND 90 overall player. When we multiply 14k by 15, that gives us an answer of 210,000 coins. Do I think a BND 90 is worth 210k? That's honestly the hardest call to make in this video. I will say though, I think the 90s, if we get some good ones in release 2, this will be worth it. So that kind of narrows it down for me to 4 or 5 different options. There's the 15k coin quick sell, there's the jack-o'-lantern collectible, there's the 87 overall auctionable, as well as the BND and auctionable 90 overall packs. So now that we know those are the best packs, here are my 3 different options you guys can follow when it comes to spending treats. Option number 1 is spending them on this. I think this is very, very worth it. It's probably going to give you the best bang for your buck when all is said and done. The way this works is you get a jack-o'-lantern collectible, then on Halloween, you put the collectible into a set, and that set will give you a pack from a past program. There were some good packs in past programs. Like, think about some of the packs that were selling for 100k, 75k in those past programs. I think this is worth it. Then option number 2, which I actually do think is worth it, is getting this 90 overall pack right here. These 90s are so damn good. I would say this is fairly solid value. Then finally, option number 3 is to get the 87 overall pack right here. You can either sell these cards off, which will be getting you pretty solid value, or if you want to, what I think is actually a good idea is going through here, getting 87s, putting them into the master set, buying a couple other 87s, and then that would leave you with a 90 overall master for a pretty solid price. I think that's not a bad idea. So those are, in my opinion, the 3 best packs to open. The jack-o'-lantern collectible, there's the 90 overall, there's the 87 overall. I think this 90 overall pack right here is worth it if you get enough treats, but it's going to be pretty difficult to get 28,000 treats. So being realistic, I think the 90, the 87, and the jack-o'-lantern are the 3 things you want to do. If you don't have enough treats to get these 2 packs right here, rip the jack-o'-lantern. I think it's actually going to be a pretty fun one to try, and it looks like the value is pretty solid. I think we're going to be getting more than 15,000 coins of value per pack, which would make it more than the coin quick sell and would make it better value than basically any pack you see in here. So hopefully that helped you make your decision when it comes to spending treats in this game. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, and if you want to check out my picks as well as make some picks for yourself over on Underdog Fantasy, click that link in the description, boys, or you can just download the app on the App Store, but put in my promo code SWIFT as you're signing up, and I'm out. Peace.
Social